Dear Mr. King, it is with a heavy heart that I tender my resignation. Dear Mr. King, Allison mused, chewing on the end of her pen. Maybe I should go more informal? After all, she had worked at the company for 4 years. Or should she be formal? Hell, maybe the request should just be sent to HR, skipping her boss altogether. She banged her head against the desk. This shouldn't be so hard. Sure, there would be people at the office she'd miss leaving behind, but wasn't her freedom worth it? It wasn't like her decision to leave was based on a whim. How informal do you need to be? A curly redhead poked around the side of her open door. Just say, yo, Darian, got a split. Forward me my pay. Allison lifted her head to see Jillian, her office mate, grinning at her. Not exactly the tone I'm going for. Jillian walked farther into the room. I keep hearing you mutter about this letter. Honestly, how long have you been trying to quit? Just pull the trigger already. It's not that simple. I've got months left on my contract, and if Darian denies me a reference, I'm sunk. Jillian rolled her eyes. You want a life beyond King Enterprises. I say that makes this all very simple. Sure, you signed a contract, but people find ways to break those all the time. Have you even tried asking Darian to let you go? His response might surprise you. We're right in the middle of the Sterling acquisition. You know this isn't a good time to leave. Darian King is always in the middle of something. On any given day, that man has a dozen plates in the air at once. Being without an assistant for a few days will be a bump, but you know as well as I do there are scores of people who jump at the chance to be at his beck and call. You've served your time. Let someone else take over. She flashed another grin. Not that I'm looking forward to losing you. Once you go, I'll need a new partner in crime. Allison waved her hand at her friend. Back to work with you. I need to focus on this. You don't need a letter. Just go talk to him, she said, as she walked out of the office. Go talk to him. It seemed so simple. Except she knew Darian would never understand her desire to get out of the rat race and start over at a quieter position. He'd never wrap his mind around the fact that she wanted something different. A slower pace, a balance in her life. Darian wasn't the sort of boss who let the clock dictate when he worked, and he expected the same of his executive assistant. And that had been fine in the beginning, when she'd lived and breathed for her job. But as the months rolled by, she'd realized one very painful truth. She'd made Darian King her whole life, and it didn't take a genius to figure out she was merely a shadow in his. No, she needed a change. A life where she wasn't devoted to someone else's success instead of thinking about her own. Maybe with a new career she'd finally get to be home at a decent hour. Maybe cook dinner instead of living on takeout. Hell, she might even meet someone if she wasn't constantly catering to the whims of her boss.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.